Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. I got a quick little update for you guys, trying to help out some fellow reefers. So I ran into a little situation with my tank. I recently, about a week and a half ago, purchased a purple with green tip acropora. It was labeled in the store as a tricolor acropora. It's either bleaching or STNing, which stands for slow tissue neurosis. It's not RTN, it's STN because it is very slow, if that's what it's doing. I think it is, but I think it may be stopping and maybe will be reversed. So if you guys don't know, brief summary of STN. It's really kind of sort of complicated. There's no known factors of exactly why it's caused, but there's it's kind of when you have cancer, you make a cocktail of things that you think will kind of work, and hopefully something works, but we're still not really sure exactly how to fix it from what I've been told from a lot of experts. So the problem I had was I had a yellow clown goby, which lo and behold, they are not always completely reef safe. They are actually known to harass / pick at acroporas and other SPS like Priscillipora, things of that nature. I personally noticed that when I put my acro inside my tank, he leached onto it and just went crazy. I have what I consider a relatively low nutrient tank. It's not crazy low nutrients, but I only feed once a day, but my nitrates are around 5 or 10 consistently, and phosphates are at 0. I've read online that phosphates, the SPS, like a little bit higher phosphates, like around 0.02, 0.03. I keep mine at 0 with the GFO reactor. You know, there's just so many different things to stop STN. But going back to the clown goby, I decided to remove him, and this is the whole point of the YouTube video. I removed him, and I thought it would just be this super difficult. My ATO is going off. Great timing. I thought removing the clown goby would be this super difficult process, and actually only took me 10 minutes. And I was on speakerphone with my girlfriend, and I'll tell you what I did real quick. The goby was he used to like to hang out on the glass surfaces, and I simply took a small net. I slowly went up to him, trapped him in the glass, pulled him up, and that was it. The first time wasn't successful. I waited about 5 or 6 minutes, and then he got back on the glass again, and I got him. I put him into the quarantine tank, and he didn't even look that stressed out, which was great. But while I'm talking, I'm going to put the phone on the tank. He didn't look that stressed out, which was great. So I got him in my quarantine tank, little 10-gallon quarantine. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what to do with him. You can see the acro right there. See that? And they say when it's bleached from the bottom to the top like that, it's an alkalinity problem. Alkalinity swings is one of the reasons, but I run dosing pumps, and my alkalinity is very consistent throughout the whole day from what I understand from my test kits. But you can kind of get an idea of what's going on here. I think the bleaching has stopped, or the STNing, and if not, you know, I'm not going to sweat it. I think some of this was my fault. I think that I didn't do a light acclimation. I usually turn my Kessels on a 15-day low intensity light acclimation period. I didn't do that. I didn't dip it. And this is all things I've always done in the past. I think I got a little cocky with my corals, and I think I chose to get cocky on the wrong one. And I'm paying the price for it, and I'm actually pretty frustrated with myself. I should have known better, but I tried to take the easy route, I think, and I think that's what caused a lot of problems. I think the light was the light is too intense. I tried to put on a sand bed, that didn't seem to work much. But I will say, when I got this acro, the phosphates were at right around 1, not 0.0, but right at 1.00. So they were actually, from what I consider, pretty high. Nitrates were very low, but phosphates were high from when I tested the pet store water this came in. So that's, maybe between there was some extreme, water condition changes that it couldn't adjust to. But one of my main concerns going away from the coral is I have a scissortail dartfish that goes in here in this pecani rock, and I've had this scissortail for about I think I've had this scissortail for about 8 months. And I got the yellow clown goby pretty much together with him. So the yellow clown goby has been with him for about 8 months now, and they were in the tank of quite a while before anything else was added. It might have been 9 months. You know what? Some of it's been more like 10 months. I think they grew to be buddies. And when I scooped out the clown goby, I didn't cause any stress. I didn't make any commotion. I didn't move any live rock. But I noticed my scissortail dartfish had been hiding for this is day 2 now. He just came out today. He put food in, spit it out, but he was hiding. And he's always out in the open. He's always playing. He's always checking out stuff. So it just makes me wonder if he's mourning, or if he thinks there's a predator or something like that. But it's a little concerning, and I'm hoping that tomorrow he starts eating again. I think he will, but I'm hoping he does. And then to just add on to something else, so give me your opinion on what you guys think. If you guys had 2 clownfish at pairs and you removed one got depressed and something happened, he stopped eating. I've heard of that happening. I heard a guy, he had 2 clowns for a long time. He removed one got depressed, he stopped eating, he died. That's what I heard. So please feel free to let me know, comment. But I want to go over, it was a YouTube video I saw this morning made by this gentleman right here. His YouTube name is, if you can read that, guys, Clemsmo Reefing. He's got a nice little YouTube channel, a lot more subscribers than I have. But he talked about, if you look at his most recent video he made this morning, it's titled Calcium Spike / Alkalinity Crash. He talks about the use of dosing pumps and the use of the containers, and he talks about how what had happened was the stiff clear 1/4-inch tubing had spiraled around, and what had happened was the alkalinity, the alkalinity in his tank was dropping because it was running low, and he didn't realize that the tubing was spiraled up. So what happened was it kept dropping, and tubing was sticking out and just getting air. And of course, you don't always check that stuff to see. And his calcium went high because there's a relationship between alkalinity and calcium, to where if your alk's low, calcium will continue. So basically, he kept dosing calcium, and on top of that, his alkalinity was low, which is making his calcium go up, from what he says. So I thought about that because I have these 1-gallon Space Saver jugs from BRS. They're right here. I use these. They're about 14 inches tall and 2.5 inches wide and 9 inches. Let's see, it's 9 inches going from here to here is 9 inches. So what I did is I looked on a website, and I've been planning this for a while, but I went on to a website called usplasticcorps.com. It's usplastic.com. usplastic.com. And since that tubing is 1/4 inch, I got 1/8 diameter natural nylon rods. They're natural nylon, and my plan is to put the rods. I ordered 5 feet. I will cut them to length to fit inside of the buckets, and then I will zip tie my my tubing. And this works well for me because my dosing pumps and my whole assembly is right here. So for me, and this might not work for everybody, for me this works great because I can just remove the rods, and then you can remove these right here. You can just take these out, slide them back, and you're good to go. So anyways, this is my update. I hope everyone enjoys it. I'm about to get a pink skunk clownfish, which I'm very excited about. And the goby's in quarantine. He's not dead. We're not getting rid of him. If anybody wants a goby, if you paid me shipping, I might could ship it to you. I just don't think he's going to work in my SPS tank. Well, I have LPS, but SPS, he's been harassing corals, and he also became, during feeding time, quite aggressive towards my Tanaka pygmy wrasse, which is a $70 fish as opposed to a $10 fish. So I wasn't too thrilled about that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the update. I hope that these websites will help you maybe kind of get away from making mistakes with your dosing, which can cause a big deal. And comment, and hope you guys take care. Bye bye.